What is going on, guys? We're here in Week 7, here in the PBA, and this is a match that I've been looking forward to probably since about Week 3 or so. Here we have the Fiji Ferrets going up against the Staunton Sableye. This is the number 1 and the number 2 seed in the league about to collide, and the match results will have some serious playoff implications. The winner of this set will likely finish the season as the number 1 seed, meaning their ride to the finals and the playoffs is going to be a lot smoother than most other teams with how the seeding lines up in the bracket. We have Barry of the Fiji Ferrets, a team who has been winning often with the Snorlax, the Kerslax set, as well as the Suicune, but in some other ways as well. We've seen him bust out the Lanoon. Meanwhile, we have Gleason, somebody who I've grown to really root for and really want to see succeed. Not just this season, but just in general. I think if you're a longtime PBA fan, you're most likely rooting for a Gleason win. He's come close to finals a couple times. We'd love to see him get a championship. And he's actually been playing really well against the type of team that Barry often brings. With his Vaporeon, as well as his Weezing, he's shown that he can check Suicune and check Snorlax pretty well. So I'm excited to see how his unique team matches up against Barry. Let's jump in and see how this set progresses. Here we go to Game 1. Opens up with Medicham into Metagross. Goes for the Fake Out. And that Metagross didn't have Leftovers recovery. That is interesting, so probably a Choice Band. Donphan comes in, threatening an Earthquake, goes to Fortress. Explodes in the Donphan. Donphan lives. Bro is thick. Gets out of there and goes to Vaporeon. This is the exact thing I was talking about. Vaporeon is here to check the Suicune. Misses the Toxic on the first go. That's a bummer. Roars it out. Smart move. Zapdos comes in. You don't want to see that. But it's able to come in on the Thunderbolt. Get a little bit of Leftovers recovery. Maybe we pivot here to Regice. Oh, that's smart. And it's on the Hidden Power Ice as well. Gleason playing pretty smart around this Zapdos. Now Snorlax is in. Are we going to see the Weezing? Goes to Medicham. Gotta be afraid of a Body Slam para. Doesn't get paralyzed. That's huge. Gonna get off a Brick Break. 42% on the resisted Zap. And I do apologize in advance. It's hard for me to not be biased here. I mean, we want to see Gleason succeed with this UUBL team. And frankly, we want to see somebody new win in the league. So, you know, no offense, Barry. I love your game. I love what you do. You're a homie, but, you know, we want to see some other people win. So it's dope seeing Gleason making some really good clicks here. Gonna pass a Wish. That's really smart. Who's coming in on the Wish? Gotta be afraid of Body Slam Paras. That would be a serious bummer. Explodes on the Vaporeon. That hurts. Now Suicune has a much safer avenue to Calm Mind sweeping. Fake Out does 29% on Zapdos. That's some damage, dude. Is that Choice Band Fake Out I'm seeing? Okay, and now it looks like Regice is just going to cycle in. No, stays out. Interesting. Ooh, but Raikou's in a pretty good spot here. Going to go for a substitute. But how much damage are you really doing to a Snorlax at full HP? Not a lot. Oof. And what comes in on the Snorlax? Medicham, I think it dies to a Body Slam. Dragonite comes in safely now. What do we got? Dragon Dance. This has potential to do some serious damage here. Goes to Regice expecting, I don't know what you were expecting, but goes to Regice. Goes back to Dragonite. Now Doug is in. It's faster. The Rock Slide, do we see a flinch? No flinch. HP flying. Not enough to kill. And we're in a para-flinch scenario here with Regice. I don't think it's going to be able to get a move off unless the Rock Slide misses. Yeah, Regice is down. Tough. Just going to opt to do another Rock Slide. Gets another flinch. Misses the Rock Slide. Raikou versus the world. But I don't think it gets past Snorlax, sadly. Just going to opt to Calm Mind here. Takes 24%. Do we try to sub up? I wonder if you could have substituted there, but probably wouldn't have mattered. Snorlax Body Slam will probably seal it here. And Gleason goes down. Barry takes game 1. Close match. Close match. I think both sides were playing that really smart. Gleason was making some really good defensive pivots there. Let's go to game 2. It's a really solid Surf Off on the Zapdos. 42% is pretty good damage. Opts to keep the Vaporeon in. Secures the Zapdos kill. Now Vaporeon's hurt though. Are we going to baton pass the speed boost? We're gaming. We are gaming, but will this para? It will. Ah, bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Bummer. Full para. That hurts. That hurts. Oh my gosh. Stars are not aligned for Staunton today. Fortress outspeeds the +1 Medicham when it's parried. That hurts. And with Vaporeon at 4%, it really can't afford to switch out here. Now that Medicham's down, what option do we have for the Snorlax? Dragonite, perhaps? Are we going to see another para? Okay. There is a god. Brick Break. HP Flying might be your better click here. Okay, Earthquake works too. We know Metagross can boom. Is that what it's going to do? Rock Slide. That works as well. 4 versus 3, but Metagross is hurt. Problem is, I don't know how we deal with the Suicune now. We do have Raikou, I believe, unless he switched up his team. And Regice. And the Suicune's getting very big. This might just be it. Oh yeah. But a full para. Another full para. Wait a second here. Another full para. Wait a second. Not enough to kill, but this Raikou's going to be throwing out some big damage. The problem is, Snorlax will surely live a hit. And Doug will outspeed. That's true. You can hear the disappointment in my voice. I'm sorry. Doug is down. We have Meta. He's going to boom on the... Yeah. And now we have Regice looking down Snorlax. These were some close games, man. Something like a freeze would be clutch here, but that's a low ball chance of happening. These have been close games. Kind of just hoping for some full para magic here. There's one. You need 2 more, and we're resting up. We need some crits or something, but I don't know. It looks like Fiji's gonna take it. Gets the T-Wave off. Do we see a full? But we do. Oh. Oh. And Regice goes down. That was a really solid set. I do think there was, you know, a little bit of RNG, but at the same time, you can't complain. I mean, Barry was like parried 3-4 turns in a row. So that was a good back and forth. And I don't think the 2-0 win for Fiji does this set justice. This was a close set worth watching. So congrats to Barry. Congrats on winning the Mind Badge. That was a fantastic set. Really well played by both players. You can tell a lot of thought went into the team building for both sides. Gleason brought a lot of really cool defensive checks and options. And made really good use of his defensive pivots. Barry made great use of his Pokemon as well. So congrats to both sides. Congrats to Fiji on getting the win. And Barry's looking 7-0 undefeated so far with only 1 week left in the season. So congrats to Barry on potentially... Don't want to say it or jinx it, but he might have a complete trainer card by this time next week. We'll see. That's going to do it here, guys. We got 3 more matches left this week. Excited to watch them all and watch them with you. So hope you can tune in for those. I'll catch you next time. Peace out, guys.